Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final playthrough video of Riven. Today, we are gonna free Catherine and bring an end to Gen's reign of tyranny on Riven. Riven has entered its final days. It's almost time for us to leave and move on to bigger, brighter adventures. But before we can do that, we gotta save some chicks. Gotta save us some chick. So, now this is the code entry system. As you can see, it makes three sounds: click, twir, and ding. It's sort of like the sound code puzzle in Solonetic. Our code is click, ding, ding, twir, click. So, that should be right. And if it's not right, I will eat my hat. I'll eat up my hat. Oh, it makes me laugh. Ah. No. I am not Carlotta. We've come to rescue you, Catherine. We're going to save you. And you are going to like it, god damn it. Catherine, get in the elevator. We've done amazing.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Sure. I did.
We're all free.
We are indeed.
We're captured again.
We've captured Gen. You are wearing too much mascara, lady.
But there's still his followers.
Oh god.
I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone.
Really?
I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible.
Huh.
You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure.
If you insist.
I know it's risky. It's the only way to signal Atris.
Open this.
I'll try to make
Wait,
it out
open
there
the
as soon as
fissure?
I can, but don't wait for me.
You mean the star fissure?
Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Catherine, the fissure is... If we open the fissure, the whole island will... No, come back! Wait, Catherine! Don't do anything you'll regret. Oh well, she's gone now. Looks like we have no choice, guys. We have to do the risky thing and open the star fissure. Now, she said that the code would be in her journal. And just because I didn't notify you of this earlier, here's the letter she wrote. I write quickly from my prison. Nela, her friend, will return you your book which the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. I'm sorry, guys. Her writing's really hard to read. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his office. Then I assume we're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't signal him before I am released. Catherine. Very interesting. I don't know what kind of ink she used, but it's brown. Interestingly, Catherine, she kind of has a duty to her people. The reason she's considered a god is because, Gen was considered a god by the people of Riven, and Atris is his son. When Gen cast Atris into the star fissure, and Atris left, trapping Gen on Riven, which you will read if you, read Miss the Book of Atris, Gen is trapped on Riven, but he twists this story by saying that he cast Atris out because he was not a worthy god. So, what happened is, two of these Rivenese, natives noticed that, Atris threw himself into the fissure. Gen didn't throw him in. So they realized, well, Gen's the false god, not Atris, so they believe that Atris is a god. Which means three things, as Catherine points out here. Their further conclusions have astonished me. 1. Atris has stripped Gen of his power, therefore Atris must be a true god. 2. As a god, he was choosing me, Catherine, the spiritual misfit from a Rivenese womb, to be his wife. 3. I was transcending into deity and would lord over Riven forever. Thus the moiety, as they called themselves, were born a dissident society, sworn enemies of Gen. So now we have a little background on the moiety and their religious symbol. Catherine said that the code to this fissure was in her journal. And let me see if I can get there. Sorry, it takes a while. I don't know why she writes in it like a checkbook. That's stupid. But maybe that's how the Rivenese write in books. I'm not sure. Okay, here is the code. 21212. That's our code. Wait a minute, 21212? I never get a code that easy when I'm not LPing this game. That is really weird. Okay. It's okay. I've known someone who's gotten the code 12345 as their access code. I am serious, guys. It's a random number generator. You never know what it's going to cook up. Now here's some explanation for why Catherine thought that the Starfisher thing was so risky. And it's for very good reason, because that Starfisher is mainly why Riven is tearing itself apart. It's been a long time since my last entry. It is hard to recognize, but I have found the Starfisher. It is located on the island that the Rivenese call Aleppo, meaning water pool, but which is referred to by the moiety as Alatuan, meaning pool of stars. Having since allowed Atris to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it is since being sealed with the skin of heavy iron. That's what we saw in the beginning of Mist, with the guy falling. That was Atris and his book. That's how we found the Mist book. A crude telescope has been mounted over a locked viewpoint, the combination to which was acquired by the moiety before my arrival. In the early days, the moiety, seeking an escape from Riven, briefly pursued this idea of reopening the fissure. They discovered a small mechanical stop to prevent the scope from hitting the portal window. Ultimately, however, they decided against opening it. I hate to think what would have happened to them if they had not left it alone. I've instructed them to stay far away from it. I'm almost certain that, with the decayed state of the islands, opening the fissure now would be disastrous. That's really all you need to know from Catherine's journal, is that little bit of code. And if you read further, it provides some interesting information on how she became, she ascended to deityhood with the moiety, and how she came up with some of the stuff on Riven, how she got caught, and all that. So now that we've talked to Catherine, we can begin the final countdown of Riven.